Imagine having the power to travel anywhere, become anything, see the entire universe, and still feel lonely. Well, that's the tragic story of Marvel's Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer is one of Marvel's most powerful characters that they've ever created. But yet, he battles with a human trait, loneliness. Silver Surfer, before he became Silver Surfer, was Norrin Radd. Norrin Radd sacrificed himself to save his planet from the planet-eating god Galactus. But in that process, he had to become Galactus' new herald, find him new planets to eat that ate at him. He gained near unlimited cosmic abilities with the power cosmic. Matter manipulation, super speed, super strength. I mean, he could do anything, but he still felt lonely. See, humans get hungry, they get tired, they get lonely, they get happy. But with Silver Surfer, he couldn't create that connection with anyone. I mean, he was lonely. He was sent to find planets so Galactus could stay alive, but that's it. He couldn't make a connection with someone on a distant planet because soon he had to go light years away from that planet and find more planets for Galactus. See, in the process, he saved everyone. He saved his home planet and he saved future planets from being destroyed and eaten by Galactus, but he became unable to truly belong anywhere. There's a part in this Silver Surfer collection, you can call it an epic collection, where it takes all these series, his first solo series right here. Obviously, he first appeared in Fantastic Four, but there's a part where he just got his new powers by Galactus and he's trying to make connections on Earth, and he gives us a montage of him going to Doctor Doom, going to these different superheroes or these supervillains, and he still feels casted away. I mean, you look at Earth, they have so many different superheroes and supervillains and different power sets, but yet Silver Surfer still feels lonely. How? This guy is someone, he's similar to Captain America, where, they always say Captain America is a man trapped in time. I mean, the guy was frozen in the 40s, woke up. He's in a whole new world. He's in a whole new world, new technology, new way of thinking, new way that people live their lives. It's a culture shock. Same thing with Silver Surfer. I mean, when he's trying to, make connections with random humans and somewhere on the earth, they chastise him. They treat him as an outsider because who is this silver being on a surfboard? He has to be danger, but he comes in peace. That is so tragic, man, because Silver Surfer isn't inherently evil. Galactus isn't inherently evil, but he is a part of the Marvel universe. Without Galactus, everything goes wrong. I mean, he keeps it in order. He has to eat planets to survive because that's what he's born to do. Silver Surfer was granted the power cosmic because he could find planets that didn't have any life form like Earth or different planets. He wanted to save life, but also help Galactus in his duty to keep eating. There's a part in the second paragraph, you would want to say, in this epic collection where Silver Surfer is just laying on his surfboard. And here's what he says. In all the world, there is no place for me. Exiled here upon the planet Earth, I am a stranger amongst strangers, an alien amongst the race of men. See, when Silver Surfer first got his powers, he was sent to Earth and he was there to warn the Fantastic Four. But he saw that Earth isn't worth eating. They have a bunch of living creatures, humans, animals, bugs. I mean, so many different living organisms. He's like, no, Galactus, you can't eat this. So Galactus was like, you know what? I won't eat this planet. That's because Mr. Fantastic had the ultimate nullifier and he was like, I ain't messing with that. But he punished Silver Surfer. He said, okay, I won't eat planet Earth, but I will keep you here for however long I want to. Eventually, Silver Surfer, I don't know how, but eventually Silver Surfer breaks free of the restrictions to stay on planet Earth. But he was stuck on there, and he said he was a stranger amongst strangers, an alien amongst a race of men. When you look at Silver Surfer, I mean, he's just a man, but silver, because he just wants to help. I mean, he has this unlimited power, but he can't help. He can't help because he's a stranger among strangers. Now you're probably wondering, well, how does the Silver Surfer relate to human beings? Well, People always assume, if you're more successful, if you're more intelligent, if you achieve more, if you have more freedom, that equals happiness. But the Silver Surfer represents the opposite of that idea. Growth can sometimes create distance. Moving away from home, outgrowing friendships, career success that creates isolation, feeling misunderstood after changing. These are human traits that the Silver Surfer shares, right? You ever started a new career, you started a new entrepreneurship, right? You started building your business. You're isolated. Your friends and family are like, "Yo, where you at? We haven't seen you in so long." You're more lonelier than ever, but you're gaining the most power that you ever had, right? You're outgrowing friendships. Maybe you and your best friend are going in different paths, career-wise, mindset-wise, right? That is another form of loneliness, right? Feeling misunderstood after changing. You wasn't the same person you was in high school or in college. And now when you see your old friends, they're like, "Oh, you changed," but you're only doing it for the better of yourself. That creates loneliness. The Silver Surfer was granted so much power, but in the cost of getting that power, he could never see the love of his life again, Shalabal. He can never see his people again on planet Zinlaw. If you ask a random person, you're gonna get granted with the power of Silver Surfer. They're gonna be like, "Wow, this is the greatest thing ever," right? I think 99% of us would be like, "This is the greatest." 100% of us would be like, "Yo, this is the greatest thing ever. I'm Silver Surfer," right? But what comes with Silver Surfer, man? I mean, it's just you, your thoughts, and space, bro. He finds a planet. He sends over Galactus. He eats the planet. He finds the planet. He sends over Galactus. Galactus eats the planet. And the cycle continues. So when he found Earth, he was like, "Whoa, maybe there's more than just being, a scouter, a herald to Galactus. Maybe I can do more to the universe." And he always had that fiery passion, even before he became the Silver Surfer, when he was just Norrin Radd. Now, there is something that humanity has, that the Silver Surfer doesn't. See, the Silver Surfer can cross galaxies, he can fight gods, he can manipulate matter. Humans can build relationships, create meaning, share everyday moments. Silver Surfer is never going to be able to share a moment when you got your first job and you're excited. You tell your parents, you tell your friends. He's not going to be able to share that moment having his own family, right? Share that moment, spending time with his loved ones, right? He's not going to have that moment creating meaning, right? Creating purpose. He's not going to have those relationships that you build throughout your life, friends, romantically, your family. He's not going to have that, bro, because he can't. He's forced to do a task even though he has this unlimited power. See, the Silver Surfer has unlimited power, but humans have connections. Silver Surfer can never create a pure connection with another living being because it's nearly impossible. He can't bring Shia LaBeouf with him because it's just that just doesn't align with what he has going on. Silver Surfer is one of my favorite characters of all time, and I always loved him since I was a little kid, man. And now that I'm getting into comics at 20 years old, I'm starting to read comics and things like that. He shows more and more how he does have a human side in his loneliness, but he also shares stuff that humans could never really understand. I mean, having such immense power, but he can't use it to his full potential. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, he's one of the most powerful characters in Marvel. Like I said, he fights gods. He can really 1v1 most people in the Marvel universe. But when it comes to that human connection, like I said, creating meaning, creating connections, it's nearly impossible for Norrin Radd, the Silver Surfer, to do that. And that's why he's so tragic. I mean, he was granted with so much great power, the power cosmic, but yet he has to leave his family behind. He has to leave his homeland behind, the love of his life behind. So what would you do in that instance? Would you take that power, right, to save the people that you love, but you'll never see them again? Or would you spend your last moments with them in the ending doom? Maybe the goal isn't to become limitless. Maybe it's becoming connected. Maybe we shouldn't grasp for unlimited power, but grasp for the connections that we can make while we're on this planet we call Earth. Don't get me wrong. Shoot for the stars, shoot for the moon, shoot for the Milky Way, man. Go do what you want to do. Don't forget to create those connections along the way, because you could lose yourself, man. You can create so much distance between you and your family and your friends and, your partners, where you isolate yourself, you become lonely, you become depressed, even though you have the life you always wanted. Bring those people along. Now, I'm not saying to, bring the people that's dragging you down along. No, no, no. But the people that are there for you, that support you, bring them along that journey, bro, because we're only here for a limited time. So cherish that moment. Cherish the time you have with everyone. The final thing I have to say before we end this video, man. The Silver Surfer reminds us that power doesn't cure loneliness. People do. A lot of people, nowadays, a lot of men nowadays are lonely, right? The lonely epidemic. It's hard for them to get a girlfriend, it's hard for them to make connections with their family and their friends and things like that because of social media and things like that. It's good to have your alone time, but don't forget there's a whole world waiting for you, bro. Explore, travel, experience life, bro. Don't look back 30 years from now and you're like, dang, I wish I would have traveled more, right? God forbid you get sick. Now you're regretting and you're like, dang, I wish I would have went to that trip with my friends. I wish I would have went on that family cruise. Man, experience life, bro. Experience life. Because you working for 15 years on your business and things like that, right? You working for a job 30 plus years. Yeah, you got a steady income, but you're losing connections along the way and you can end up like the Silver Surfer. And like I said earlier, maybe the goal isn't to become limitless, but maybe it's to become connected with one soul, oneself, and connect with others. Connect with others as much as you can while you're on this planet, man. Be the greatest person you can be while you're on this planet. And don't get consumed by the chase for power and greed and I need so much power. You could lose yourself. You could become lonely. Not saying Silver Surfer was chasing the power, but he had to do what he had to do to save his people. And now he's stuck with, I have all this power, but I can't make the connections a random person on planet Earth can do. Silver Surfer is one of the most well-written characters in all of fiction, but he has one flaw. He can't make the connections us human beings can. So let's use that power to our advantage and be connected with one soul, oneself, the Most High, and the people that you love. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. I didn't do my intro. I didn't do yo, what's good YouTube? It's your man Amir Reviews here. We back on another video, but I just did it, man. We haven't done a superhero video in over 5-6 months, man. So I'm back. I'm back better than ever. And I really hope you guys really got your thinking caps on for this video because I've been wanting to do this for a minute now, and I'm really excited for the product that I put out. I love you all. Stay positive, stay safe, stay disciplined, and you will be disciplined until next time, until we open the mind once again. Amir Reviews is out. Brrr.
Nigga know he ain't got no paper. Like, why even go to the mall? Yeah, nigga be stacking his paper. Now all of a sudden I'm tall. I get racks every motherfucking season, my nigga. That's why I drip in the fall.